deep fried guacamole. And if that doesn't get you, nothing will. Seriously, if that doesn't get you, you might be dead inside. I'm just saying that because guacamole is fantastic. Unless you're, what, allergic to avocados, right? Do you know anybody that doesn't like guacamole?
I don't think so.
No, it's impossible. And if you live in Southern California with our plethora of readily accessible avocados, both from groves here and across the border in Mexico, avocados from Mexico, you gotta love the avocado and the even greater guacamole that it becomes. So we're gonna take my recipe for what I call chunky guacamole, which is great, and just make it, freeze it, fry it. I got nothing else. Let's start. 3 ripe avocados. And look, I don't know if this will translate to the screen, but an avocado when it's hard is not ripe. It's no bueno, it's terrible. Here's how you check. You take one and using the pads of your fingers, push down gentle pressure. If it gives gently to this gentle pressure, it's good. Don't poke that way, just like that, like that. So then when you cut this guy open, a little knife, it should be the perfect looking avocado inside, like that. That's nice, right? And now it's nice and creamy, lots of flavor. If it's hard, the color will be pale and it will have no flavor, so don't do that. Learn how to pick an avocado. And I say you learn because the people at the store don't necessarily know what they're talking about. I've argued with a guy before about them. Anyway, I argue with everybody. Okay, you got your avocados, you take the pit out like this, little knife, here, turn, out it comes. We're gonna scoop out all this avocado flesh and put it into our bowl. Just continue. These avos could not be any better, I'm not kidding. Beautiful. They're freaking perfect, man. And once you've done that, you can start to give them a gentle mash before we add the other stuff. So the recipe on my site is called chunky guacamole because I don't like it when it's like a paste. I like to leave it a little bit chunky, as the name would imply. Okay, let's add the other things we need. And the first will be a little white onion for that oniony bite. We'll throw some cilantro in because we love it. Put a little lime juice in, not too much, about a teaspoon or so. And then I always put chipotle peppers into the guac to make a smoky guac. So let's do this. Let's take one out. It's a big boy, holy smokes. And we'll cut this guy up and in. I hesitated. Beautiful. Pinch of kosher salt and pepper, and now we mix. Maybe we'll switch to a fork to incorporate everything. I could just eat this by the spoonful right fricking now. But don't, resist. Sorry, this is the worst bowl I could have chosen. It's too deep, I can't really get to mashing properly, so I gotta go like this. Just make sure the giant pieces are kind of mashed down at least a bit. Then go back to the spoon and mix everything beautifully to combine. Great, that's parchment. That's the guacamole. What do I want to do this? All right, so I'm going to use this, my little baby ice cream scoop. Perfect. I mean, you're really not going to get them completely round. Maybe if you went into the freezer while they were starting to firm up and then molded them more into a ball, they might stay, but I think this is your best chance at a round shape. All right, just work your way through till you're done. What the?
Oh, everyone was perfect until you f***ed that one up.
God. There we go. All right, these guys in my freezer at least a couple hours. So the little guacamole balls have been in the freezer a couple hours. They're perfect, they're ready. But I don't want to bring them out here, have them sit while we prep the next part. So we prep the next part, our dredging station. Then we bring them out, then we dredge, then we fry. Got that? You don't want them sitting out. They're gonna start to melt or something. That's not gonna help us. We understand two of the main components of a dredging station are flour. The thing goes in here, then it goes into the egg, and then it's got to go in something that's going to give it the crispy crunchiness. And what we're using today are two things. Your basic yellow corn chip and your basic blue corn chip. But we got to get these to dust, basically. So let's put them in a Ziploc bag, and then the blues seal up, get out the air, and then we make them dust, like this with a rolling pin. You want this pretty fine, no shards, and the blue. I'm sorry I'm being so anal, but I must have this dust-like or close to it. All right, in our pans, first the reg, and the blue. I don't know about you, but I'm very happy. Time for the guacamole balls. There they are. Look at them. Oh, they're all stuck. Oh, man. Oh, okay, that's perfect. All right, well, I got this. Here we go. We take one, we dust it, we egg it, and we coat it. When it's coated, we'll just put them on here and try and go fast because I don't want this to melt. And our last couple of each color. It's a little messy here. That's okay. We're frying. Let's not commingle the colors because I don't really know what's going to happen here. We'll do a batch of the yellow corn and then a batch of the blue corn. Should take about 3 minutes. I hope. And you know, I'm always sensitive to whether they're going to stick, and I think we're going to be okay. My oil is about 350, 360, maybe a couple minutes. Fine, I've never made them. Oh my God, they're fantastic. The best day ever. Crispy. We're going to go about 2.5 minutes, and then we'll yank. And we're up. Let them drip a bit. I'm going to try and get these guys out. Oh man, I want to eat one so bad, so bad. While these guys are cooling a little bit, and go our blue guys. Let me change hands so Max doesn't cry at my hand blocking the shot. And down we go. Swag. Black slate. Black slate. Black slate. Please. Everything. Black slate. Half a lime. Little knife. Paring knife. Paring knife. I'll take the little paring knife. Pear thing. Pear juice.
Pear thing.
And these guys are done. Little dripping on their parts. And we're out. What a fun thing to do. Boys, let's go eat. All right, let's do this. Some limes, of course, because why not? And then, I don't really know what the best way to do this would be. Okay, that's good enough for me. Beautiful. Time to eat one? I love this. It's freaking delicious. It's freaking delicious. The chipotle is mandatory. You must do that. Hell, you must do the whole thing. Holy crap, that is crazy. I leave you with this. I leave you knowing that you can take guacamole, make into little balls, freeze them, dredge them in flour, egg, and then crumbly, crispy things, and then deep fry them. And you don't need a deep fryer, just use a pan on the heat, and you'll be fine. And somewhere in this entire cooking video, I keep saying guacamole balls. Somebody was supposed to have said, I didn't know guacamole had balls. They're all a bunch of whatevers. All right, everybody, we love you guys. Don't we, boys?
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, the Ukrainian pierogi video, you guys have donated
Almost $18,000. Thank you, everybody.
almost 18 grand.
Yeah.
You can't really hear Chance. He's holding his camera with one hand and doing this with the other. Max got 2 claps out of, and we mean that from the bottom of our hearts. You guys are spectacular. Thank you so, so much. All right, see ya.
I smell gas. Hit that with your body?
I think I hit it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're so your mother. She does that.